Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing a quote-unquote tourist tax. Someone sent me an email with a link to the article I'm going to cite here in a moment, and they basically said, hey, have you seen this new tourist tax? And they just sort of put it in quotes, question mark. I think they were kind of being funny, but I decided to go ahead and use it in the title here. The article they cited was from Bangkok Post. It's bangkokpost.com. Article is titled, Cases Must Drop for Sandbox Scheme. Quoting directly, and this is a small excerpt, the rest of the article doesn't really have a lot to do with this, but I urge those to go check out that article, a lot of information in there. But this I thought was interesting. Quoting directly, the government is also planning to initiate a plan to collect 300 baht from foreign tourists starting next January to set up a tourism fund for emergency use. So again, January 2022, it looks like it's not going to be dissimilar from the so-called airport tax. They've discussed this off and on. This was actually brought up, as I recall, when they were discussing insurance coverage, maybe like 18 months ago. And it seemed to have been dropped at the time. They were going to put this on tourists coming in and then have this sort of fund for if people got sick in the kingdom. Maybe that's what they're doing here again. It's probably not a terrible idea if they do truly feel, well, I'm sure there's a lot, I'm about to probably get burned on this video for just saying it's not a terrible idea. I have my issues with it, but they may be trying to do some kind of cost-benefit analysis where they're maybe a little bit afraid that people come into Thailand and they could overwhelm the healthcare system or something, and they're trying to mitigate or offset the costs associated with that. I don't know. I don't know exactly what the policy thinking behind this is. I can see arguments in favor of it. I can definitely see arguments not in favor of it, especially if you're looking to sort of encourage tourism, especially after hopefully we get to the light at the end of this pretty mundane and, for lack of a better term, terrible tunnel with respect to tourism, because, you know, we're going on, at least here in Thailand, we're basically at a full year now with virtually no tourism, or very, very truncated numbers compared to those that were in existence in Q1 of 2020 and prior to that time. And, you know, hopefully they're going to do what they can to encourage tourism. I do think everybody involved is doing their best and is operating in a good faith effort to get tourism back. The tourism industry has had a heck of a time. So it remains to be seen if this will be fully implemented. We'll certainly keep folks updated on this channel as the situation evolves.